folks, this is GreenyXI welcoming you right back to Let's Play Ghost Trick. This is episode 5. In the last episode, we saved Lynne for the second time, and now we're going to see how the story progresses now that she's alive again, and see if she can sort of figure out her case and if it affects our life or death, you know. Trying to figure it all out, I suppose. Chapter 5, 8:34 PM. It's a slow-moving night, although there's a lot going on. When Lynne lost her life for the second time, she was being detained on suspicion of my murder, but I saved her, hoping to solve my own mystery. Living creatures can choose to live their lives in one of two ways. They can either submit to their fate, or they can try to change it. Lynne is definitely in a second camp. As soon as I got back to the junkyard superintendent's office, this fact was really brought home to me. Oh, okay. See how it goes. It's such an intriguing story. We told you not to let the suspect out of your sight. My apologies, sir, but I never thought she would run away. Lynne is our angel. Friend. She's like family to us. Angel, friend or family, they all run when they have the chance. Do you have any idea how many years it's been since my wife ran away? I'm very sorry. I have no idea, sir. I'll never make detective at that rate. Now find Lynne. Yes, sir. If Inspector Cabanilla gets word of this, it's all over. So our red-headed detective escaped, did she? I just barely saved her a few minutes ago. Whew, she's fast. Well, guess I'll look around for leads. Okay, is that the best we can do? If we examine her notes, maybe that'll give us a hint. Lynne's notebooks hadn't forgotten. Sits behind the bookshelves. Who could she have been calling on the phone before she hid it there? Wish I could find out. Is there a way to find out? Chicken kitchen. We know, isn't that? It's a lot of greyed out ones. Are they ones we can't go to? Like, if we go for that one, it greys a lot. Static, you know? I don't know. But let's keep on looking around then. Kettle, that's new, isn't it? If you leave it a while, do you reckon it'll start steaming? No, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Alright, let's see what's down below instead. Nothing still. I get the impression we will be going to the room below today, but you never know. Let's see what he's saying. That old pigeon man. Do you suppose he's carrying out some sort of research here? Look at all these precision instruments and complicated devices. And rubbish. Is there a trash compactor? Or a bell? What are they called? The elevatory things. What are you doing? I think this maybe is how Lynne escaped. Through here. It's a rubbish chute. Garbage chute. She couldn't possibly fit in that tiny little elevator. I don't know, sir. Lynne is pretty slim. Fool, don't you know that women can make themselves appear slim through fashion? To this day, I still don't know how much my wife really weighs. I'm very sorry. I had no idea, sir. I'll never make detective at that rate. Again? Anyway, where's that old pigeon man? Oh, him, sir? He went through the door behind me, sir. Yeah, he had the key. I can't remember if he locked it behind him. He did. It won't open. Apparently that door leads to the basement, but it's currently locked, sir. I want to go down there. These instruments, they're all very suspicious. You better keep your eye on that old man, too. Yes, sir. Okay, what are we meant to be doing now, then? We can examine things. We've examined these before. That old pigeon guy has some pretty strange taste in wall decor. Yeah. How about this? I have no idea what this instrument's for. As a matter of fact, this whole desk is filled with things I've never seen. I know I've lost my memory, but still, that old pigeon man seems like a pretty strange guy. Yeah, you could examine it when Lynne was with you. Like, I didn't do it because I was going through a second time and everything, but you could do. Ooh, he noticed it. I don't understand what we need to do though. swear I just saw this thing move. Don't tell me. Could it be? It sensed the tension between me and the detective and moved to get away from it. That was an unexpected tangent. I'll never make detective at this rate. He's learning. What I need is some sort of achievement. A feather in my cap. If only I could find a helpful lead that might do the trick. Helpful and blindingly obvious lead staring you in the face right now. Are we going for the notebook again? I think we might be. Let's light it. There it is. Have a look, mate. Huh? This is Lynne's notebook. If I give this back to her, it might spark something between us. What to do? What to do? It's a very complicated matter. Every time we go to a new environment, it's so interesting. Like this end new from last chapter, but in general. What have you got there? What, this? Oh, this is, Wait a minute, is that... Yes, sir, it's Lynne's notebook. Notebook, eh? Come to think of it, there was something about that in the report. Something about it looking at a notebook and making a phone call. Is there a phone number in it? Could be where she's going to. This must be it. This telephone number with the big circle around it. Aren't you curious to know who she was calling? I am. I really am, sir. I'd like to know. Oh, but I don't have any ulterior motive for wanting to know, though. No, sir. No, sir. This number might be an important lead. I better check it out. Okay. Let's see where we're going next, then. I mean, that's what I'm assuming. Let him ring it, and then we'll do it. Here it comes. Hello, to whom am I speaking, please? Yes, hello? This is a criminal investigation. We need your cooperation. Hey, I know that voice. Is that you, Detective McCaw? Or is that Officer Bailey? What's up, sir? You don't usually call this late. Oh, did you get a call from one of our detectives, Lynne, earlier? From Lynne? Yes, I did. She calls every night. Maybe she senses it's about to happen. Did she say anything special? No, not really. Is something wrong? Yes, well... I might be contacting you again if I have any other questions. Well, that was not a whole lot to go on. But there we go. KMR 2675. I still don't quite know where that is. There's a prison probably, isn't it? They had jail keys. I'm going to go file the report down at the station. I need you to be vigilant here. Excuse me, detective, but what is it? That notebook. Would you mind if I gave... Never mind, sir. Just turn your toes. You want to give it back to Lynne? Okay, so what do we do now? What was the point of all that? Does he notice? No. I mean, I can't even get on his nightstick like with some of the other guys. Darn, there goes my chance to kindle a romance with Lynne. And I didn't even get any credit for finding the notebook. And I forgot to ask whose telephone number it was. If only I could crawl into this elevator and just disappear. If I disappeared, I wonder if Lynne would shed a tear for me. And sure, I thought he was examining the elevator for clues. I don't know what to do. It's like there's nowhere to go that I haven't been already. Is there any point in examining these again? It'd be interesting if we could move the ladder to the right. But it doesn't, it only goes one way. No, I really don't know where to go. I can't reach up there. This isn't doing anything. Something to do with the phone? Oh, is that what I'm meant to do? Am I meant to go over to that... to there? Maybe. I don't know if it lets you go to the wrong places or not. Because I've never tried. I assume it's got to be you. What was that call all about? I heard you say Lynne. I don't really know. If I had to take a guess though, I'd probably say something's going on with her. The only place in the world where nothing is going on is inside your brain, Bailey. Oh, burn. The drama. What's that supposed to mean? I mean, I know what the words mean. That's not what I'm asking. That was my way of expressing indignation, putting it in the form of a question. I just hope Lynne's not doing anything crazy. I'm a fan of hers, you know. According to my log, Lynne has been calling here nearly every night as of late. So let's see. This is the place Lynne took all that risk to call, eh? What exactly is this place? Right, okay. What are we meant to be doing? I can't move. Right now, at least. But now I can. Ah! Let loose the memo. Examine the monitor. Let's have a gander. The screen shows rows of tiny rooms. The rooms are really, really small, and you can see right into them from the outside. I suppose the open bars keep the rooms airy, but I wouldn't want to live in one myself. I wonder where these little rooms are. Well, they're prison guards, aren't they? Might be in thick. Good catch. Hey, what's this? Oh, that? I wrote down my duties for the night, so I wouldn't forget any of them. You can't keep them in your head. It's not like you have a ton of duties after all. Use a little brain power. He's so insulting. What are you talking about? Weren't you the one who just said nothing was going on inside my brain? Don't think we'd take it in quite that direction. So let's see this important to-do list of yours. 9 o'clock, take prisoner C38 to the telephone room. Yeah, he just made a request to use the phone a little while ago. 9 o'clock, eh? That's when Lynne usually calls. Oh, I can't let her talk to him tonight. Rules are rules. Oh, poor Lynne. Sure wish I could comfort her. So doing that conversation means that we lose our way over to the other side. What do you think you're doing? That's my important duties memo. He's got wine, I just noticed. It's behind the avatar now. That's okay. I've got it all memorised for you. There it is, the wine. Well, it's your duty to guard the telephone room, you know. Just make sure you do your job when the time comes. So it's another telephone. Alright. Who could be ringing at this hour? Hello? Lynne? I'm sorry, I don't have much time. Please let me talk to him. I'm sorry, detective. I can't do that tonight. You can't? But you always let me talk to him before. Well, the telephone room's already reserved. That's why. Oh. By the way, is something going on with you tonight? Why'd you ask? I got a call from one of the other detectives a minute ago, asking about you. Oh, really? Well, I don't think it's anything important. Officer Bailey? Do you think you could keep this call just between us? Even if only for tonight? Well, Oh. I've got to go. I'll call again tomorrow. Did you notice the elevator thing in the background? She's just in the basement over with the Birdman, isn't she, probably? Oh boy! Well, I guess I better call the detective division. Are we going to another area? Hold on there, Bailey. What? Don't tell me you're going to report that call from Lynne. What else can I do? It's my duty. Just write it down on one of your important to-do lists, and then I can wad it up for you and throw it away. You mean, you want me to keep quiet about it? Well, isn't that what she asked you to do? Oh yeah, but tonight's kind of a special case for us. Can't you make a special exception for my Lynne too? Special case, huh? Alright, you win. Everyone seems to like Lynne. Right, so what do we do? I don't know what they think is a special about tonight, but for me it's my only night. Lynne is on the other end of that telephone line. I better hurry. Ah, right, okay. That's the one, is it? Okay. I get the impression it is the basement, though. Even if the name of it doesn't really make much sense. Just a couple of numbers and letters. Ooh. Oh, no. Not again. I like how this place looks. It looks horror-ish. With the gun, the doll, the candle, the broken plate, or clock, or whatever it is. Lynne! Oh, why couldn't it have been me instead? I'm no use as a police officer. It should have been me. It looks like she's dead. We better not touch her. Who did this? Who shot Lynne? who shot her this time. Excuse me, mister. You talking to me? This room, there aren't any other exits besides this one, are there? Do you see one? Huh? Then how did... We must have one of the mysterious locked room murder cases on our hands. One of those cases where the murderer vanishes into thin air in a vacuum. Just go find a real detective. I'll keep watch here. Yes, sir. He didn't even get offended. What a terrible turn of events. So now a locked room murder, eh? Things never get dull for our redhead. I know of a certain inspector who might dance around at the thought of a mystery. Notice that gun on the portrait in the back. Might be smart to do that. But no mysteries for me. Not when I can rewind time and talk to the victim herself. Guess it's time to go back and see the truth behind this murder with my own eyes. Come on then. Is he gonna let me? Yes. I died again! Yay! I thought he'd be a little more grave under the circumstances. Yeah, well, it's the third time after all. It's scary what a girl can get used to, don't you think? Frankly, the way her mind works is a whole heck of a lot scarier to me. So what happened this time? Who shot you? Oh no. What? I'd like to know myself. Who could have done it? Who shot me? What are you asking me for? Who shot Mr. Burns? Oh boy, guess I'll just have to go find out for myself. Okay, you just go do that. Hurry along now. I get the distinct impression I'm being used here. Okay, looks like it's time to go back to 4 minutes before your death. Here we go. Let's see how she died this time. I think this is going to be a good one. I vaguely remember like a series of events. I'm trying to think of the name of like one of the things you can build where one thing hits another and then, you know, until it reaches the end. I can't think what it's called. How long's it been since I locked this room up in darkness? I once thought the truth could be discovered in darkness. Maybe it was just that the time wasn't ripe. Just use the light switch. Yeah, that guy, he's not blue enough, is he? His bird might be. But he's not blue enough to be evil. Gotta slide down like 5 or 6 steps, haven't I? Ah, we're not going to be able to find out what was said on there. He hung up? Ah, it was that guy. I knew something was going to happen with that kettle. I still don't know what though. Are we going to have to do the 2 floors at once? Maybe. Alright. Mystery present. Here it comes. Notes in right at the end. I love it though. And somehow we gotta stop that. We gotta find something in it that stops it all working. That's the truth behind our locked room murder? So the murderer was a mechanical murder machine? Murder machine? When I came into the room, it was pitch dark, so I turned on the light. That must have been what set it off. The murder machine, I mean. Can you please stop repeating the words murder machine? That old pigeon guy must have made it. But why? What could be the meaning behind this weird room? Anyway, you'll have to find some way to stop that creepy machine. Once Cupid fires his arrow, it's all over. Okay. It begins. I feel like it's going to be a tough one. I can't move anywhere from by you. Trick the soul. You know what, Sissel? I think this death might be easier to prevent than the others. Why is that? You know, because the murderer is mechanical. She has a point. I can't manipulate living creatures, but I can manipulate this machine. Now I just gotta figure out how to stop it. When the 4 minutes ago me turns on the light, that's when the murder machine set in motion apparently. Looks like the key to solving this one is understanding this device. And you? How long has it been since I locked this room up in darkness? I once thought the truth could be discovered in darkness. Right, he's just repeating what he said before. It's fine. So we need to get on this light. We can't quite reach that machine from here. But we will be able to reach the phone out there, I think. There we go. Is there a reason for it? Star phone doesn't seem to be working right now. Oh yeah, we're in the past anyway, so we can't. In the death world, even. What do we do? We can't reach anything. Ah, but now the lamp is just put down. How'd you manage to cram yourself into that tiny elevator? I've always liked small cramped places. Whenever I see a little hole or crevice, I always feel like I'm crawling in. The place I feel most at home is that space between my bed and the wall. I guess I can understand that. Ah, we're birds of a feather. We should get together and talk about it sometime. Well, now? Now? Might be a good time. Right, the phone's going to ring next, isn't it? So it is a matter of waiting for everything to be done until she flicks the light switch, is it? And then we can slowly sort of make it up. Ah, and we can also check out what the phone call's about. Oh, is this the superintendent? I'm so glad I thought it was all alone. Are we going there? I guess we have to. There's nothing else we can do, is there? There's no other, like, solely areas. So we're going upstairs. And now we can sort of push the ball on the fanny bit at the top. The fanish bit. He hung up. Can we stop? Yeah, we can stop that. So maybe there's a reason for this. Close the spout lid. There we go. He doesn't get burnt up the arse now. Lynne ran away. The detectives yelled at me. The old pigeon man ignored me. And then the kettle nearly scared me to death. My life is in complete shambles. That's gratitude for you. We're just trying to warn him with the kettle whistle. Would he have preferred getting scalded by the steam? Well, at least his fate was changed a bit. That's good anyway. Checkpoint. The timer's running out though, so let's go down. Nothing we can really do though. Until it starts moving, then maybe. Yeah, the ball goes, doesn't it? And look how small of a time we got. If we go up, can we do anything now? No. Alright, here we go. The ball should move. Right, that lets us move a bit. What can we do? What can we do? Move this. Ah, I see. We need to open the toolbox first. Move this again, maybe? I don't really know what to do. I'll be honest with you. But I did make some things move when they probably shouldn't have moved. So that's a plus, right? No, not so much. Okay, we'll have to try it again. We got to the checkpoint though. Cheeky little Cupid who fires the arrow. But wait a minute, that swinging shovel. I wonder if that can be used as a weapon somehow against Mr. Cupid. Guess I'd rather... Yeah, okay. Let's try that again then. Okay, so that's made it possible for us to go down here, right? As soon as the ball starts moving, that's when we can do stuff. It's just trying to figure out the timing of that shovel. Let's talk. There it goes, the murder machine started. And if the whole thing plays out, that gun on the wall will go off. But before that happens, it's up to me to use my ghost tricks. There must be some way to disrupt this domino effect. You just have to find it. Here goes. Alright, so what do we do? Open this. Right, that should be used as a weapon of some sort. And then we can push this, move this back. We have to hit the ball. I get it. We have to hit the ball with the shovel as it's coming off the table. I think that's what we need to do. Third time lucky. If I don't do it this time, I will cut to the time I do it. Don't worry. I'm not just going to keep doing it over and over again. Let's see if there's any... Right, we can do something about the cake as well, I think. So if we went to the cake and went that way, that would be interesting. Come on then. Do it now, maybe. Oh, it didn't work. That's what I thought I'd have to do. Okay. We'll try it again. I won't cut it this time. I am going to try something different though. It's a bit repetitive seeing her wander across. But we have to experiment with this one, I feel like. To just figure out the machine a bit. Let's check everywhere we can go. So, once the ball goes down, we can get to the cake. Toy cake, yeah. And what's this do? Examine it. Oh, I know this toy. The wheel spins and moves down the pole. Look, there's a thread attached to it. Loops around the clock and is tied to the frame the gun is in. And it seems to be connected to our fiery Mr. Cupid as well. This toy seems to be the heart of the entire mechanism. The inertia is surprisingly powerful. I can't stop it once it's set into motion. Open the door. What did that do? We need to do all that before the ball gets too far away, don't we? Yeah, I think we do. So, okay. Okay, I think this is going well. And then we go up here. And we are gonna have to hit it when it goes down. There it is. Yeah! Ah, happy birthday. We saved her. That was easier than it looked. You just had to understand a few little things about it. What just happened? Looks like your future just got a whole lot rosier. Your death has been erased again. Thank you. You kept your promise, didn't you, Sissel? My promise? You said I'd see you again if I died. I don't remember making any promises. It's all for my own benefit anyway. It is. What could this room be all about? Can't imagine. Those things that went off at the end. Those were party poppers, weren't they? Party poppers? I've no recollection of what they are, but that's no surprise. The party poppers, the gun going off, it seems familiar somehow. I'll leave that part of the puzzle to you. I have my own puzzle to figure out. Well, shall we go back now? Back to your new present? See how she's doing yet again. Oh, it's not the end. I thought it would be for some reason. Sissel, are you there? Lynne is talking to me. She remembers. She's been saved by us enough times. If you're there, could you say something? If you're not there, I guess I'm just a weird girl who talks to herself. Well, you are kind of a weird girl, whether you talk to yourself or not. That's true. How can I let her know we're here? Move this? Didn't seem to do too much. You are here. I knew it. I just had that feeling. Shame on you for stepping foot into a girl's head uninvited. Wait a minute. Don't give me that. A ghost doesn't have feet bit. It's just a figure of speech. Did I say anything? There, that tone. It's that tone of yours that makes me mad. So, did you have something particular you wanted to say to me? I just thought I'd share some information with you. I'm investigating a case right now. A murder case. I'm doing it alone. A murder case all by yourself? Yeah, well, that's because the case was closed a long time ago. The culprit is already behind bars, forgotten by the world. So why are you looking into it then? Because I think the person's innocent, that's why. There's something strange behind the case. Some big mystery. I firmly believe that. So anyway, I finally have my memory back. I'm not at liberty to tell you about the case. But if there's anything else you want to know, I'll try to answer what I can. Lynne is my only lead. I would like to ask her a few things. Okay, let's start with about the one who shot me. You have your life and your memory back now, so let me ask you again. Who shot me tonight? Yeah, I thought that might be the first thing on your mind. What else would it be? It's a good chance I was shot while I was with you after all. I'm afraid my memory just isn't clear on that part. Not clear. I met with you tonight, and then you fell down right in front of me. I think I remember seeing that part. I'm pretty sure you were shot. Maybe from somewhere far away? So you didn't see the culprit? Sorry. I wish I could be of more help. But I know I wasn't the one who shot you. Your colleagues seem to think you're a suspect, though. I wanted the information you had for me, so why would I shoot you before I got it? Information, huh? I wonder what info I had for her. Okay, about the girl with the bow. What was her name? I can't think of her name. By the way, I see you have a little roommate. Camilla? Camilla? How'd you know about her? There was a tiny incident at your apartment a little while ago. Incident? What kind of incident? What happened? Is Camilla alright? She's fine, thanks to her loyal little friend, Missile. Although I did have a little trouble bringing him back to life. Oh my, what in the world's going on? Why would anyone want to hurt Camilla and Missile? You're being targeted by a certain organisation. What? I saw them. The people who were calling you their target. So I'm a suspect and a target? Could this night possibly get any worse? It does sound pretty rough. You sure you'll be okay on your own? You know what they say, when it rains it pours. Isn't it time you admitted you need me? Need my powers? I'm sorry. I can't cooperate with you. Yes, you saved my life tonight. I'm completely grateful for that. But as a detective, I still can't trust you. That's too bad. Okay. We've saved her 3 times, how can you not trust us? About the information. So I had some important information that you wanted, huh? That's right, you called the station yesterday, and you asked to talk to me. You told me you had an important lead on the case I was working on. Important lead, eh? You said you wanted to meet me and talk to me directly, tonight at the junkyard. And you fell for it, even given how fishy it sounded? You're the last person I want to hear that from, you know. But I just couldn't let it go, no matter how shady it seemed. That's because I'm running out of time. That's right, you said something was going down tonight. Does that something have to do with the case you're working on? I'm sorry, but I can't talk about it. Oh boy, but I guess I understand. There we go, that's it. Dot dot dot. So what are you going to do now? Run, I guess. They'll catch me again if I don't get out of here. And I have to get to the restaurant. I'm worried about Camilla. Oh yeah, what was it? The chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? That's the one we unlocked that was optional. Maybe you can unlock it after if you have another phone call or something. What about you, Sissel? What are you going to do? I don't know, to tell you the truth. You're my only lead, if you leave. I just realised, you and I are in the same boat. We're both looking for answers tonight, and neither one of us has anybody to help us. That about sums it up. Hey, even if you can't cooperate with me, how about we just agree to use each other? That's not a bad idea. You're on. But can I ask you to do a favour for me first? What's that? I need you to sneak into a certain place for me. A prison, to be exact. Prison? That's the place I was calling from, the office upstairs. I want you to go find out a certain prisoner's work schedule for tomorrow. Work schedule? For a prisoner? Yeah, the prisoners are given different jobs details every day. Each prisoner's schedule for the next day is written on a small blackboard in his cell. So just go check out a certain prisoner's blackboard, huh? Okay. His prison number is D99. If you do that for me, I'll cooperate with you. Okay, you're on. So back to those 2 guards, is it? Ooh. Is that a secret escape? Okay, see you later. See you. But don't die again, if you can help it. Try not to. Wouldn't it be funny if she tripped and banged her head and died there or something? Just happened. Hi, Ray. She must have forgotten Ray was a thing. Looks like I hold the key to the case Lynne is investigating, and she holds the key to solving the mystery of me, so we've started up a strange relationship of cooperation. Lynne gave me an assignment. My task is to go check out tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99. I better get to the prison. Yeah, go back there. Nice, done. I like how the chapters are pretty short, you know? It's nice. Obtained a new song, Complication. New illustration of Lynne. Yeah, we'll definitely save. Nope. So, this has been Greeny XI. Hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in a bit when we head on to chapter 6 and see what's going on in the prison. See you in a bit, folks.